Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Joe Mixon. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Niners' 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Burrow now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
The extra point is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
Out. It's 4th down.
He can't get him down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
To throw on 2nd down, Dodson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From midfield now, Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Number 19.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And a Bengal 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown,
Joe Mixon with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Bengals 14, 49ers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
His kick is good.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they've wanted to attack.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dodson. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards. And the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch. Because once he makes the catch, you may catch it in front. But if you don't tackle him, he's behind you at that point, and that's how he racks up the big yardage.
That one good for 33 and a first.
I'll be giving up respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Second and goal at the Bengals' 4-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Shift.
Back to throw. Dodson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
It's now
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Dodson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Back to throw. Dodson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zadarius Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Down back at the 38-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Dodson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dodson. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his pullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Allen Robinson. His 4th touchdown on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Bengals 28. 49ers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And this is caught at the 8.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Dodson.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
In the end zone. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Check, 55, check, double dog, that's the way. 55.
Operating from the gun, Dodson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up 3rd and goal.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Mike 56, Mike 56. What's the run? They're running it.
From the gun, Dodson. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
And that is well short. Well left to boot. It's no good.
And this score will stay right where it is. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
56, Mike 56.
On 4th and goal, here's the option. They get this out quickly to the left side. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
5-yard line.
Mike 55, right there in the middle, 55. Who that?
On 1st down, Dodson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Mike 55. Hey, let's get that home.
throwing on first down. Dodson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Looking to throw. Dodson. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are back within a score. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? Operating from the gun. Dodson. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
49ers 25.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. You think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it? You've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Cincinnati.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Back at the 16-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
55,
Off the play fake. Dodson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Dodson's pass.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
You can't block me. You can't.
On fourth down, Dodson throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
In your face.
On 1st and 10, Dodson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
They'll take over
both deep.